thing that I found really that I learned a lot through ISCOPES was also one of the more challenging things was this idea of teamwork. And I know that you've probably done group projects in class or even in work, and I had too, but there's something about ISCOPES that's really different from any of those experiences that you've probably had before. So one of the things that we struggled with, I think, was like this ongoing communication. Like you've got people who maybe it's most convenient for them to send an email to the group at 2 a.m. and then there's people like me who go to bed really early and are not going to see that. And so learning how to work with the groups and figure out how to work with the rest of the group and how to figure out how to deal with the frustration that they cause you and you sometimes cause them was something that I learned a lot about, and that also helped us with our time management. So I think
you are able to be flexible to make things work, whether that means you have a really big exam coming up, you just communicate with your group and everyone's usually pretty understanding. We're careful about making sure nobody got too overloaded unless they really wanted to. So there would be some weeks where, there would be a couple weeks at a time where some members couldn't make it, so they try to make up for it later. It was always a balance, but communication was the big key with us. And we really had a good time. I mean, connecting with your community is just so important in your education, anywhere in healthcare. So for that, I think even if you don't do anything medically related in ISCOPES, it's just a matter of building those connections and learning how to talk with different groups of people and connecting. Which is certainly a challenge, so it's a good opportunity.
The whole experience has just been so applicable to all of life, no matter what you wind up doing for your career. But you just work with so many people. Our group had to function well, and you learn a lot about just working within a group that way. And then people from somebody, not necessarily the same people, but our group collectively went to the high school to work with the students every week. And then we also had to coordinate with other community members and administrators at the school to help the students get different experiences. They did community service, they put on a couple events, and there's a lot of people that you're coordinating with, and it's a huge lesson in just how to work with people effectively in a lot of different spheres, and it's a lot of fun.